Hello traders, hello everyone, my name is Gregor and welcome to our new video Surfing the Elliott waves, where I'll look at some of the most interesting developments for this week. This video has been brought to you by Orbex. I'll look at the Aussie dollar, Chinese yuan, dollar yen, dollar Mexican peso, and also German DAX. Now we have the important Fed decision going to be tomorrow. So markets are a bit sideways and slow ahead of these events. Of course, the expectations are on hold, but we will see if there maybe can be some hawkish comments from the Fed. Of course, this could this could sound actually like a bullish for the US dollar, but keep in mind the dollar has seen a pretty nice move so far over the last few weeks. It's up more than 6% from summer lows. So in my opinion, even if Fed will provide some hawkish comments, there can still be buy the rumor, sell the news impact, and after initial move to the upside, dollar could later sell off. Okay, so this is something that we have to consider. Also, when looking at the dollar index charts, I think that we are approaching very big levels, the resistance at 106. But for now, we are still not seeing a top yet. I'm just saying the what is the possibility of the potential to the potential Fed decisions. Now, when it comes to trading, of course, it's the totally different story. You always want to look for potential setups in the direction of a trend. So looking at the Aussie, there's still an ongoing weakness here. Notice that we have recently reached a new low, which by the way, we called for it after this rally here back at the end of August. So we fell to a new low. I firstly thought that's already the end of a wave 5 that will complete the higher degree downtrend. But notice what is happening right now. The market is on the rise, but it's a very slow price action. So I think this could be still ongoing correction, the complex one, possibly a triangle, meaning that bears can still be in play, especially if this upper trend line resistance connected from July highs will stay in place. So as long as we are trading, let's say below 65.20, I think that there's still a valid chance for this market to break down. Okay, also keep in mind that dollar Chinese yuan is still on the rise. So China, of course, is still facing a lot of economic issues, and of course this has a bearish pressure on the Aussie. Now looking at the wave count of dollar Chinese yuan, that's still ongoing strength, and looks like that this consolidation here going back from mid of August is still in play. Potentially can be wave for irregular formation. So I'm still thinking about continuation higher back to 2022 highs. I would be looking for a failure up there. So firstly, break above that level, then, and as you know, a lot of traders will possibly turn bullish here on dollar Chinese yuan, but that's exactly when I would be looking for reversal on the opposite side based on the change in sentiment. Okay, so watch out for this potential play out. So in the near term, of course, there is room for more strength here on dollar Chinese yuan, which equals to more weakness on the Aussie. And by the way, Aussie has been quite weak over the last few weeks. Notice that here I have dollar index, which is on the rise, but notice where Aussie and Kiwi are much weaker compared to Mexican peso or CAD. So if dollar will resume higher, then definitely Aussie Kiwi shorts could be one of the best. Okay. Also, since I have this chart here, I want to highlight the Mexican peso. Okay, so Mexican peso, notice that dollar index is on the rise. Dollar Mexican peso also printed new lows here back in September, at the start of September, but now it's making a very nice, interesting, strong recovery. So even with the high dollar index, with the strong dollar index, we are seeing Mexican peso doing even better for the last week or 2 weeks. So I think that Mexican peso is having a very nice potential bearish setup. Now looking at the price chart from an Elliott wave perspective, that was wave 1. Okay, that was wave 1. Come on. That was wave 1, wave 2, a nice extended wave 3, and notice what happened recently. Very nice rally, but in 3 waves. And always when you have a downtrend and recovery, the minor one is in 3 waves, you can expect that at some point new lows will be reached. So I'm looking this to be a zigzag ABC correction that retraces close to this falling trendline resistance and the 23.6% and also very close to this previous swing low. So I think that's a pretty nice reversal down from that area, and that's why I'm thinking about more weakness. Looking here also um, at this intraday chart, we have a pretty nice sell-off so far, so I'm thinking about more weakness after any short-term rally. So as long as the market is trading below 17.70, I think that this dollar Mexican peso could see much more weakness. Now let's take a look also on dollar yen. So as you know, we have on Friday Bank of Japan decisions, so we'll see policy decisions. So it will be interesting to see if maybe there will be again anything new regarding yield curve control. As you know, in some of the latest news reports, we have heard that Bank of Japan is looking for quiet exit from yield curve control. So if that would be the case, obviously it means that they are planning to have an exit, but they are just not sure how to do it because they do not want to make too big of an impact on the markets. So still looking at the price action, I think that it's very nice uptrend. But if we'll see move out of this current triangle, then we will know that this is most likely the final fifth wave that belongs to a higher degree uptrend. So recovery will then slowly come to an end. I still think that 149, 150 are very important resistance levels. Okay, so after this initial fifth wave up, watch out for a reversal back to the downside. Okay, so we'll see if maybe Bank of Japan could potentially be trigger for a new sell-off. If till then we will see the fifth wave unfolding. Okay, so for now still an uptrend, but I would be very careful if we breach the new high. Okay, now let's take a look at the final market today, which will be German DAX. So German DAX, as you can see, has recently unfolded a potential wedge formation with the price coming back below this red trend line, followed by a retest of the trend line where market again failed to push higher. So in fact, we are seeing a very nice and strong resistance around 16 psychological level. So in my opinion, this is a correction that can take us much lower. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, notice that so far we have seen a very nice and strong sell-off again from 16,000. So clearly that's a very strong resistance area, especially if you look back here. Okay, so in my opinion, this could be ongoing bearish triangle, so watch out for more weakness. In fact, this intraday sell-off also can be labeled as an impulse. So even with some different labelings, you would probably be expecting more weakness here. So I'm expecting that market at some point will again trigger these levels here around 15,400 or 15,450. Okay, so watch out for more weakness. If we see some kind of a slow price action here for the next few sessions, then this could be seen as a wave E final leg that belongs to this bearish pattern. Viewers, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that this video helped and talk to you next time. Bye.